Here we go with part 2 of back-to-back dumb birthday games. Today's episode is from the very next night. Last week was from June 27th, 1995. This week brings us June 28th, 1995. The title for this gem will be Happy Radio. This should really make you smile. The players: David in New York, June from Wellesley, Beth in Michigan, John in Westborough, I'm on the phone from home, Mike Epstein producing and playing in studio, and Jack Harte, also known as Paul Drake or Jeffrey Spaulding. The birthdays: Mel Brooks, Danielle Brisebois, Mary Stuart Masterson, Pat Morita, Kathy Bates, Ron Luciano, maybe not, and Don Baylor. Please consider supporting the show on Patreon, and always remember to like, subscribe, and share. Episode 191, Happy Radio, chuckles its way to your ears now.
He's in New York, and he'll be playing the game with us, and I'm just so pleased about that, David. Thank you for joining us.
Well, good morning, Norm.
Well, good morning to you, David. Is this the time you're usually up each day?
Only when you're on.
Hey, what I see, I was kind of hoping to squeeze that out of you. Okay, we also have June from Wellesley, originally from New Jersey, and has a lovely accent. Hello, June.
Hi there, Norm, and it's so nice to be here.
You could have come up with a more original line than, it's so nice to be here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been such a long time.
From what? From the last time you were on this? Or...
Yeah, I played it once before, and I won, and I never even held on to get my prize. So
you never got a prize?
No, I forgot to tell. I didn't give my address or anything, so I missed out.
But you did win, and you didn't get anything, and we didn't get your name and address.
Yeah.
Oh, shame on us.
Well,
okay.
That was about a year ago, I guess.
I tell you what, hold on. At the end of this, if you win, we'll send you 2 prizes. And if you don't win, we'll send you the one. Well, I want to make up for that. That's not right. That's not right.
Well, it was my fault. I just hung up and didn't dawn on me.
Well, we should have asked you the next time you call. That's not right.
How long ago did you play, June?
Oh, it was a long time.
About a year ago, you said.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, and June is honest. She would not say she did.
I have no doubt about that.
But I never thought to hang on. I just hung up, when the thing broke off. But you're so kind and considerate, and maybe I'll even get a peeper then tonight.
Yes. As a matter of fact, you will get a peeper key ring anyway from the last time.
Oh,
if you win tonight, though, you won't get 2 peeper rings.
No.
But you'll get a bunch of other junk. You'll get a lot of junk, though. It'll be nice.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't get it.
You won't ever be able to face the mailman ever again.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. He'll say, boy, who sent you this junk? You must have lots of enemies. Hey, we're going to go to Michigan and Beth. How you doing, Beth? That's all clear out throat.
I got that peeper in my throat.
Oh.
I would like to tell you also we have an Athens in Michigan.
Is there's an Athens in Michigan also?
Yeah, just south of Battle Creek.
I kind of have a feeling there's probably an Athens in most every state, and maybe, I don't think there's one here. I've never come across it.
Well, I never came across this one either.
Where in Michigan is Athens?
Just south of Battle Creek.
South of Battle Creek, home of Kellogg's.
Almost down the Indiana line.
Well, I'm glad. Is this your first crack at this game?
No.
You're an old pro then.
Yes, I won. And you accused me of cheating.
Oh.
But I enjoyed the prize.
Okay, don't tell them what it is, because a lot of people...
I won't tell anybody.
Okay, because a lot of people tell the prize, and sometimes it sounds better than it really is. And I want people to understand that these are junky, worthless things, and they're not
great. I know those rules.
Okay. John in Westborough. Hi, John.
Hi, Norm. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
You are a young guy.
34.
34 is a young guy, yeah. It's kind of funny when you're 34, you don't feel like a young guy. You feel like, well, how can I be young? I was young when I was 18, but I'm 34.
If you live to be 70, you're middle-aged at 34.
Somebody told me that when I hit 30, they said, you're middle-aged because 60, I don't know how they figured that out. And I thought, it was bad enough hitting 30. I thought, boy, now I'm really an adult. I can't claim to be a child anymore. Not that you can when you're 27 or 28, but it seemed like 30 was a dividing line. So I got to be 30. This guy I worked with, who was about the same age, said, no, we're middle age. And his voice seemed to get older as he talked to me. I wonder if he's still alive. And if he is, can we go up to his house and beat him up, break his nose?
And a lot of people I work with are a lot younger than me. So.
No, 34 is it's a great age. You're at your fiscal peak. Unless you're a boxer, then you're over the hill.
Then you're over the hill.
Yeah. Okay, we also have, of course, Tony Nesbitt's playing the game with us, too. That's always an exciting moment.
Is it?
It is. It's an exciting moment. Yeah, I mentioned it to the kids in the teen canteen before, and you should have seen the look of absolute elation that came over their little, tiny, well-scrubbed faces.
You sure it's not from the bad popcorn?
I was going to say, I thought it was from the gas.
You know what?
From the gas? So you...
I thought they had gas of some kind.
Oh, that's right, lady. You had a little baby.
Yes.
That's inflated, not elated.
Oh.
No, but it's kind of funny. When you have little babies, very often look like they're smiling when actually it is gas. Gassy stomach and that kind of stuff. I know that because I happen to be a pediatrician.
A little bromo seltzer helps the gas and alter your headache.
Okay. Mike Epstein, of course, the man you just heard,
Yes.
who's our producer. You'll be playing the game with us, too, and I imagine you're kind of excited. It probably breaks up the routine of your life and your stay here at WBZ.
Oh, it absolutely does. And I always look forward to the birthday game all week long when you're here.
What a nice thing. Okay. And we also have, of course, the very lovely and exciting traffic reporter, WBZ's Jack Harte. Hey, hi. The other day you called yourself Paul Jack Harte.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like to use the full name every once in a while.
What is that other name again that you use?
Oh, Paul Drake.
Paul Drake, yes. It's no secret, and I don't have any secrets here. We're all open.
Occasionally Jeffrey Spaulding. But
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey Spaulding.
Jeffrey Spaulding,
Yeah, and it's Paul Drake on another radio station. And so you don't even know who you are.
I know. So it's funny. I one time I was driving along and I had a car accident and people's life flashed before their eyes. Well, somebody else's flashed before mine.
Sounds like a Woody Allen joke. My life flashed before my eyes and I was still bored.
Actually, that's a funny bit that Woody Allen.
Woody Allen does that. Yeah, with somebody else's life.
Gingham for Becky, and I went down to the fishing hole and caught a mess of catfish.
And I realized it wasn't my life flashing. Okay. Oh, golly jeekers, if only we could do funny stuff like that on our own and be original and creative. We probably wouldn't be working at 3:21 in the morning, I suppose, if that were the case.
I would be asleep thinking of funny things.
Okay, today is the birthday of Mel Brooks. Talking about funny guys. Mm-hmm. Although I'm worried about that because I love his sense of humor and the stuff he puts out. But I think he's kind of used himself up. I'm not quite sure he's got any more humor left.
Yeah, he did all his jokes in the 2013-year-old man.
That's right. That was the sequel to the 2000-year-old man.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you a little history about him.
So what are you trying to say, the Brooks is run dry?
What was that? Say that again.
Brooks said the brook has run dry.
Oh, good. It was good.
That
yeah,
was very. That was
good.
yeah. Well, listen, you don't get to work for a WBZ because you're some kind of a schmucky person, I mean, RKO will accept anybody, but that's not the way it is here, fella. Yeah, that's why Jack has to give other names on other stations.
Sure.
That's right, because he flowers here. There, he doesn't really care. They don't
There
care.
he will.
Everybody else is saying, "Oh, there's a schmuck that Drake fellow."
Paul Drake, yeah.
He can't say a funny thing.
Yeah, if he doesn't flower there, as Tony just said, he wilts.
Yeah.
He was
That Drake guy.
seed,
That
yeah.
Drake guy is a real quack.
Yeah, he ought to go to the Jack Harte School of Comedy. He'd turn out to be something special. What is the other? And you use Josiah?
Jeffrey Spaulding.
Oh, Jeffrey Spaulding.
Spaulding, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. The African explorer, please don't call me Snorer.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel Brooks was born Melvin Camille. I did read that the other day someplace.
He got it from one of his brothers.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. No, he wasn't, one of his brothers. No, but he got it from some logical source. He didn't just pick the name out of a hat.
Oh, maybe he did. Maybe it was a Brooks Brothers hat. I never thought.
And he pulled the tag out.
Yeah,
I never almost Mel 7 3/4.
That's right. Yeah. As a matter
Mel
of,
made in Indonesia.
yeah. As a matter of fact, in the movie Hall of Fame, he's known as the Old Sweat Man.
God, you guys are fast. You're terrific.
Oh, listen, we don't get to do this show unless we're pretty sharp, you know.
We rehearsed for hours, actually.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we get together. As a matter of fact, I forgot to tell you guys. Is this microphone on? All of you who work here at WBZ, we're having rehearsal right after the program. Okay. At 6 o'clock, we'll meet him. Meet in my office, and we'll go over the Wednesday night show.
Okay.
Because we got to keep up this pace.
Very good.
Terrific.
Okay. Otherwise, we'll lose out to the
Wednesday night show.
Yeah.
We always rehearse the show we just did after we've done it.
Yeah. No. Don't say that, because we've got a tough competition. There's a station in Lynn, WLYN, that does a lot of foreign language programs, and man, you know, we got to top them. Okay, Mel Brooks. Anyway, he started out as a nightclub comedian. I think I said that. In fact, I remember his very first joke. Look at her. She is so ugly. When she puts on a red dress, she looks like she's hemorrhaging. But seriously, folks. Later, he was one of the... I've moved on from that.
Oh,
Tony.
come on. Let me hear that one again.
The melancholy baby, I call her my melancholy baby because she's got a head like a melon and a face like a collie. But really, though, she's got lovely blonde hair all the way down her back. It's too bad she doesn't have any on the top of her head. But really, though...
Who is that?
Okay.
I understand she's pretty skinny, Norm.
Yeah, she's so skinny that one time she swallowed an olive. The guys thought she was pregnant, and they all left town. But seriously, though, funny, I didn't think anybody knew that one. Okay, later he was. Hold on, now I'm on a roll here. There must be a funny second line of that line too.
With mustard and pickles, right? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's right. Later, he was one of the writers for Sid Caesar's shows for which he made $2,500 per week.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. He probably thought it was pittance. He doesn't know what you producers here make.
That's about, what is that, a couple of years?
Yeah, well, you've been here. How long, Tony?
Over 6 years.
Yeah, well, you're up to about $2,250 by now in total earnings. Recorded an album with Carl Reiner in the 60s, which is the one that Jack Harte was referring to, the 2,000-Year-Old Man, which is one of the great classics. There are two people in Boston. Every time they get together, they do that. One is Ernie Santasuaso, who used to be the music critic at the Globe. Very, very nice guy. And the other is Freddie Taylor, who ran the Jazz Workshop and Paul's Mall, and now books people at Scullers. Big
We
jazz
should have
guy.
them on together doing that.
We should. We really should. I think maybe we will do that. But every time they get together, they go through that whole 2,000-year-old man. You know, I have 250,000 sons, and not one calls me on Father's Day. That's not exactly the way it goes.
And not
But
one of them comes to visit me.
that's right.
Jack's got it.
Sure, I understand he knew Jesus. Oh, he was a thin lad. Used to come in the store, never bought anything, just take us some water.
The water?
Water. Yeah, water. That's what you drink in the water.
You should drink the water.
Yes. Anyway, he said that. Let's see. He co-wrote Get Smart for TV, which was a funny show, too, with...
Buck Henry.
He and Buck Henry, put the show together, but the Smart was played by...
Don Adams.
Don Adams. Yeah, that's right, Don Adams. Do you know who Don Adams...
By that much.
Yeah, do you know who patterned that character after? The way he talked, the speech?
No. You?
He said, no. William Powell, the actor who was, was the thin man, among other things. William Powell, very sophisticated kind of
He
guy.
was a thin lad.
No, but he used to talk, he talked sort of like that, and
Sort of a little bit on the top of his nose.
what was one of his lines?
What was there was the other movie, the Living with Life with Father or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of one of Don's Adams line.
Missed it by that much.
Sorry about that, Chief.
Yeah, that's right. That's William Powell. Sorry about that, Chief. That's the way William Powell talked. He talked like that. But anyway, shall I pick up where I left off?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know where that was? His best-known films included, and we're back to Mel Brooks again, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, Life Stinks. Did anybody see that?
I never saw it.
No.
I don't remember that one. I remember it when it came out, and I think it was out for about 3 weeks. He played a street person or a bumman or something.
I think even the ushers in the movie theater booed it. That was the end of that.
Right.
That's right. And Spaceballs. He's married to actress Anne Bancroft. Anyway, today's his birthday, June 28th.
I once saw him and Anne Bancroft sing Sweet Georgia Brown in Polish.
Oh, that was in, what was that movie? It was a remake of an old Jack Benny movie, To Be or Not to Be.
Well, I saw him do it. There used to be a British series whereby different comedians would come out and just sit and answer questions and do bits and such. And she was in the audience, and he brought her up, and they did, they reprised that song.
Oh, really? Because I think that To Be or Not to Be is where they did the original, because they were supposed to be Polish citizens in Poland at the time of the Nazi invasion.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that movie, too. I don't think he produced that, or maybe he did. I'm not sure. And anyway, start with you, David. How old is Mel Brooks today, would you say?
Oh, I think he might be, let's say 73.
Okay, 73. And June, what do you think?
I think I'll say 75.
And Beth?
Oh, geez, not that old. Let's see. About 69?
About 69. Okay, John. Okay, we'll call that exactly that.
All right.
John, what do you say?
I'd say 68.
68. And Tony?
This is a guy that kind of fools me. I'm not sure. The comedy keeps him young, but I think he may be a little bit older.
And, of course, the question then becomes older than what?
Older than Doit.
In fact, I was around when they were inventing date. I said, hey, look at this.
We ate rocks. We ate big things.
What a jovial bunch we are, huh? Hey, you know what we could do? We ought to rent ourselves out to parties. What do you think, huh?
You can be Carl Reiner, and I'll be Mel Brooks.
No, we'll be ourselves.
Oh,
You'll be
okay.
yourself. You'll be Paul Drake like you usually are.
Sure, yeah. And I'll come in and I'll say, but Perry, we didn't exactly find the glove.
You want a strand of my hair? You take all of it.
Yeah, take the whole thing, right?
Back at the factory, they're making more. All right, Tony. Enough at my expense.
Tony, okay.
Okay, how old is Mel?
Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to say 76.
Oh,
That's the spirit.
76 is good, too. If Joan Rivers married Mel Brooks, her name would be Joan Rivers Brooks. Thank you. But she didn't marry him, so that's not her name, so forget it. Okay, Mike, what do you say?
Mel Brooks is 73.
73.
Now, if he married Dr. Joyce Brothers and took her name, it'd be Mel Brooks Brothers.
That's right. That's very good. That's very good. Oh. And if Veronica Lake married Mel Brooks and then swung over to the gay life and then married Joan Rivers, she'd be Mel Brooks. I don't know what she'd be. She'd be under a psychiatrist's care, probably.
She'd be on a talk show.
She'd get plenty of dates.
Okay. Jack, what do you think? How old is Mel Brooks?
Let's see. He's
gonna hit it right on the head.
He's lived a long time. He's taken it slow. I wouldn't say it was exactly. I'll say 68.
Okay. Well, the answer happens to be 69. And that's what Beth, our friend from Michigan, said. So you win the first round there, Beth.
Oh, goody.
What?
Please, somebody hit the button on that one, will you?
Okay, how about Danielle Brisebois, or Brisebois, or however she pronounces it.
Where?
Yeah, in French it would be Danielle Brisebois, which means Danielle of the Woods. And anyway, It probably doesn't mean that at all. Anyway, she appeared in All in the Family at the age of 10. At the age of 6, she was in the original Broadway musical production of Annie. And right now, at her current age, which is the age we're going to guess, she's probably unemployed. I haven't seen her around. Is she in anything right now?
All in the Family? What was...
No, she wasn't in All in the Family. She was in that show they did, like Archie Bunker's Place.
No, she was in All in the Family before.
That's right. She was
Archie's Place.
Right.
Yeah, because then Edith
But then
died.
she was in Archie's Place, right?
Yeah.
Was it granddaughter or something?
She was the niece of someone.
She was the daughter of Edith's second cousin, who was a drunk and left her there for a couple of days.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Okay, why don't you take the first shot at that then, Jack? How old do you think Danielle Brisebois is today? This is her birthday again. Aujourd'hui,
let's see. Trying to think. It was after Mike and Gloria moved to California. But it was before they got the divorce. So let's see. To
listen to this is like listening to Albert Einstein discovering E equals MC squared.
Well, let me see. I'm just trying to work it all out. Let me see. Meathead went to school for 4 years and then got a fellowship. Oh, a fellowship. So I think he was there for 6 years, and then he was over there. So that's 1972. She came in 1979. She was 10.
Maybe you ought to ask Jeffrey Spaulding.
21. I'm going to say that she is 27.
27. 27. That's what that kind of mind thought up. Mike, what do you think? Mike Epstein?
Well, without going through all the math,
Thank you.
yeah, I was going to say 27 anyway.
Okay.
Because
I did the math for you.
That's right, because Jack did the math for me.
What do you think, Tony?
Danielle Brisebois, huh?
That's the one, yes.
Well, with Jack saying she was 10 and 79, and that was 16 years ago, that would make her 26.
Okay.
So Jack
Well, it depends
carried
on
too
what...
many ones.
Well, no, you see, the season would have begun earlier in the year.
That's okay. I didn't expect this going to turn into a debate. John, what do you think?
I'd say 25.
Okay, and Beth?
I'll be thinking about that 26.
26.
I'll take 25, too.
25. Okay, and June?
Well, he said 10, but then she was 7 when it was...
When she was in
I don't
Annie.
know. It's so close. I think I'll just go to the extreme. You had 25, 26. What do you have, 27?
Bingo!
I usually have to take off my shoes to get beyond 11.
Usually Jack is usually a year off or he's right on. I have to go with 27.
Okay, and David, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to say 26.
26 is correct.
Jack was a year off.
Man, yeah, Tony and David got it. I think it's probably all due to your figuring, Jack. That everybody got pretty close. Nobody was really that far off. Okay, but so we have David and Tony now, and Beth all have one win apiece. Do you know Mary Stuart Masterson?
Oh, yeah.
I know the name, yeah.
Yeah, okay. She's an actress.
Kind of cute.
She was in the whatchamacallit, the fried green tomatoes.
Oh, was she in that? She was also in Funny About Love. That sounds like a 30s movie. It wasn't in the 30s.
No,
I want to throw you off with that. I just never heard of that. She was in Bad Girls,
Oh, yeah.
Radioland Murders.
Uh-huh.
Hold your applause till I introduce the entire head table of movies. Benny and June, Joon, and Married to It. Married to It. I don't know what that means. Do you know? I'm married to what?
I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
Well, I think it was a sequel to the Addams Family movies. Cousin It.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with you, Beth. What do you think? How old is Mary Stuart Masterson?
Well, let's see. 30.
30. Okay, and Mike, what do you think? Sounded like some notes from the Jew's harp. She's an instrument, despite my normal feeling for anything with that name in it. Somehow I always hated that instrument.
Okay.
But that was the baritone Jew's harp.
That's right. Yeah. The others were. You play them with your teeth. Remember, people used to play that ridiculous instrument.
Sure.
Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, big country and western kind of stuff. They would play that.
Where do they get Jews harp out of that?
I have no idea. It's probably an anti-Semitic kind of phrase, but I can't get. Maybe it was complimentary. I don't know.
Well, I've also heard it pronounced juice harp. Because, you kind of like, if you're chewing tobacco, which would be in, like, the Old West, it's boing, boing, then you get the tobacco juice kind of, like, boinging out.
That's right, too, because you do it against your teeth. Yeah. It's possibly that there aren't any more performers on that particular instrument, if you can call it an instrument.
Oh, it's coming back.
They all lost their teeth. It's coming back?
Oh, yeah, all the young kids are in the back.
Oh, sure. I was out at a club just the other night, a whole band. Boing, 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 boing.
The guitar is passé now.
Sure.
One of my pet projects is trying to get that together with kazoos.
Sure. Boing, 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 boing.
Hope to play the Esplanade on the 4th. Thank you very much.
Boing, 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 boing.
Maybe they could introduce that to Judge Ito's court there. Would that get the trial over with them? Hey, Mike, how old do you think Mary Stuart Masterson? I don't know why. I just love saying her name.
It's hyphenated, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's
not.
not. Yeah, 3 separate names.
Oh, okay.
I'll say she's 39.
Ooh.
39, huh? Okay, 39.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either,
I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, you too, eh? Okay, how about you, David? What do you think?
Not even sure who the heck she is.
I would be.
Pretty little blonde girl.
Yeah, she was the blonde one in that one. Yeah.
Well,
She was
this will be your basic wild-haired guess. 33 and a third.
How much?
Your record?
Yeah. What did you say? 33 and a third?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't mind if I even that out to 46? Okay, we'll call it 33 then.
33. Okay.
33, okay. And Jack?
32.
32. And Tony?
Oh, she's got some fine tomatoes.
It's so fun. Green tomatoes, I get it, Chandler.
I don't know. It's confusing. You don't see her in much, and the roles she plays tend to be younger. But she may not be as young as the role she plays. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Yeah, I think you're trying to say she's...
I think you're trying to say she's old.
She's older than the role she plays.
But she looks older than she actually is. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle at 29.
Oh.
29, okay. And June?
Well, I from her looks, I have to say I'd put her about 34.
34.
See?
I guess you're right there, Tony. This is exciting now. Because in just a moment after John guesses, we'll find out how old she really is today. What do you think, John?
I don't think anybody says 31. That's like right in the middle of everybody.
Okay.
Except for 39.
31 is a good number.
31.
Yeah. Actually, Mary Stuart Masterson is 29.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Tony hit it right.
Boy.
He takes things calmly, doesn't he, eh?
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Tony?
That was Tony who said
Wow.
29.
See, I told you she looks older,
Yeah, right.
and that's it.
Yeah.
She's only 29. Wow. I'm really shocked at that. I actually...
Tony, do you have 2?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do.
Tony,
Boy.
yeah.
Never catch
It depends on which you're thinking of. He has 1, he has 2.
I just had one removed.
You're ahead, right?
Yes, Tony has 2, and 1 apiece from David, Beth, and that's all. David and Beth are the only other 2. Pat Morita. Pat Morita, who was born in Berkeley, California, under the name Noriyuki Morita, a Japanese performer, an actor.
Almost sounds like an Italian name, though, doesn't it? Pat Morita?
Yes, it does. It does. He was Arnold on the TV series Happy Days.
And interestingly enough, Al Molinaro's birthday was just last week.
Yes, it was. Isn't that interesting? Boy, that is really interesting.
Wow.
Golly, that is interesting.
Son,
And Ron Howard is directing a new movie out this weekend. Oh,
that whole cast.
the planets must be on
Marion
alignment or
Ross was in
something.
Boston this week for a Bob Wolf memorial
Who
thing. Marion Ross.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's from that same
I'll tell
thing.
you, Happy Days are here again.
Well,
Okay.
Henry Winkler was just in town for some, I think it was Emerson's graduation.
Yeah, that's right. He's been a big supporter of Emerson, which is kind of funny because he actually went to the O'Donnell School of Air Conditioning.
Well, that's what he did, is he fixed the air conditioning at Emerson.
Oh, I knew there must be a connection.
Yeah,
And also,
and
Pat...
that's what he said there when he got there, when he
Yeah.
kind of fixed the air conditioning.
Yes,
He said, I know there must be a connection.
Yeah, he said either that or you students stop sweating so much, which kind of was a downer for the entire graduation ceremony. Anyway, Pat Morita, boy, we're hilarious, aren't we? Somebody's going to come soon and carry us all away.
They got to shut us down.
Yeah, he was Mr. Miyagi, teacher of martial arts in the Karate Kid movies. Well, how many did they make? They made 2 of those anyway. They maybe
They
more.
made 4 of them,
Oh, 4 of them.
right?
I think so, yeah.
And the
At
last
least.
one was the
Karate Girl or something.
the new Karate Kid or the next Karate Kid. That came out last summer.
The Return of the Karate Kid
Yep.
was one. Further Adventures of the Karate Kid.
That's right.
The Karate Kid takes a day off.
Yeah.
And the Karate Kid lives again. Anyway, Pat Morita, let's start with you, John. How old do you think he is?
Pat Morita, he's got to be in his 50s. 58.
58.
I understand they're making a further movie, a more gentle movie, the Yoga Youngster.
Yeah, nobody cares for that one at all. That was pretty a bummer. Yeah, maybe you better think a little bit longer before you say anything more.
He said it, yoga.
Anyway, let's see. Beth, what do you say? How old is Pat Morita?
Oh, I would say he's around 63.
63. Okay, and June?
I have no idea, but he's over 50. Probably 58.
Okay.
Good.
I was just thinking of hilarious thoughts, but they're not that hilarious that I want to say them aloud.
I'm glad you're enjoying them, Norm.
I was thinking of tying in the Karate Kid series with the Andy Hardy series. I was trying to think of some Andy Hardy movie titles, like Andy Hardy Goes to College.
Karate Hardy.
Yeah. Andy Hardy has a midnight snack of cookies and milk. The movies were very tame in those days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jack, how old do you think Pat Morita is?
I think he's older. I think he's like 71.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Tony, what do you think? You were so shocked by that.
Jeez, I still see him as a Tai Chi tyke.
What?
Jiu-Jitsu juvenile?
I love it.
I was trying to think of one for jiu-jitsu. Very good.
Thank you very much.
What else is there? What other kind of martial art do we have?
Let's see. Yeah, never mind that. How old do you think
All right,
he is,
Pat
Tony?
Morita.
Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may be up there, but because of the all the exercises there and the concentration,
It doesn't cause that.
working on the bonsai trees.
Sure, cleaning the car.
Yep, painting the fence.
Yep.
You realize we're only up to the 4th name? I'm 72 commercials behind. we haven't hardly gone through.
Don't worry about it, Norm. The clock in my room only says 10 past 1.
And I pulled out the clock in this room. The heck with them, man. They're not going to intimidate us.
You know, I think Jack may have something that he may be.
Yeah, but
No,
what it has to
I'm
do
going to
with
go with my
Marita.
original answer,
And that is what?
and that is 56.
56. Okay, Mike, what do you think?
I think that Jack's got the right idea. I just don't think he's quite that old.
Yeah, my answers were either 56 or 71. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 60. 65.
65. Okay, David, what do you say?
I think he's 66.
66. Okay, he's actually is today, Pat Morita is 65.
Oh, all right.
And that means
Thank you
Mike,
very much.
Mike Epstein hit right on the button.
Oh, I
Hey,
know
listen,
that, Mike.
if you will all hold on a minute, I'll see if I can at least get a few commercials in. And we have a big staff here. Let's guess the age of Kathy Bates. As you all know Kathy Bates, eh?
Oh, she was in the movie with Mary Stuart Masterson.
Oh, was she?
Isn't that interesting?
Now, what movie was that?
Fried green tomatoes, right?
Green fried
Oh,
tomatoes.
that's right.
yeah.
That's right.
They were never in the same scenes because Mary Stuart Masterson
That's right.
played the flashback, Jessica Tandy's flashback persona thing.
And Kathy won an Oscar for Best Actress in Misery, which was really just a fantastic movie.
And quickly, did you see Dolores Claiborne? Her last movie?
No, I did not. No, she's a fine actress.
Oh.
Did you like that?
That was a great movie.
Okay, I have to see that. She was also in Home of Our Own, and as you mentioned, Fried Green Tomatoes, Fields of the Lord, Prelude to a Kiss, Used People, and like that. James Caan, that's right. He was excellent too, also,
he
in
was.
that Misery. Okay, how old is Kathy Bates? Let's see. We'll start with you, Beth.
You shouldn't start with me because I know.
Oh, go ahead.
47.
Yeah, why would you say you knew then and tipping your hand there?
I always say that.
See, you have a better chance of being the sole winner if you don't say that.
She got you there,
I always say that. And everybody follows me.
I see. Well, I'll never call on you first ever again. Although you only won one other one before, so you may be wrong on this one, too.
That's right.
I want to follow Tony.
You would have followed Tony.
I want to follow Tony.
Is that nice, Tony?
That might be.
He's a great leader.
Okay, David, what do you
You've
say?
got to get this one right, Tony. You have to get 1 out of 4 anyhow, or 1 out of 5.
Now, let's see. What did Beth say?
Beth said 47.
Okay, I'll say 46.
46. Okay, June, what do you say?
Well, if I'm remembering who she is correctly, Beth might be right on this. 40, no. I said I wanted to follow Tony. I'm going to go in the 40s and stick with David. I'll take the same as David.
46. Okay.
46.
Okay. Boy, that was really
That
something.
was wrenching, wasn't it?
Oh, it
The
was wrenching.
pain involved in that decision.
Oh, that was something. Okay.
I have June go along with it, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Tony, what do you say?
Oh,
Yeah,
47.
47. And John, what do you say?
I got to get on the board, and I trust June. So I'll say 47.
Oh,
Okay, because June said 46.
I don't care if I cheat.
Okay. All right. Jack, what do you say?
Oh, let me think.
I
he's
know.
got it.
I'm going to guess 47.
Wow.
Okay. I suppose I'm going to mark you down for 47 too, Mike.
Well, in my whole brief tenure here at WBZ, I've been noted for my original thinking.
Good. Come on, Mike. What is it?
And based on that, putting all my prowess to work in the birthday game.
I put you down for 47.
Thank you very much.
47.
We don't need to go through all that. Okay. So we have 47 is correct, and we have 5 winners.
See what doing the math will get you?
Okay. Tony now has 3 correct answers. See, if you'd not been so sure, you said, Beth, Tony may have picked another number, and you could have been tied with him. But oh no. No. Anyway, he's got 3.
I know that because it's the same age I am.
No, I know you knew that, but the idea was we ought to play poker with her one time. And just see, she'd tell you what cards she's got. Okay.
She should get that, get the cards and go, oops.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a good poker player.
Okay, anyway, we got Tony leads with 3, and Mike and Beth both have 2 apiece, and Jack and John have 1 apiece, and so has David.
And how about June?
June
I
Well,
don't have any.
okay, here's the final one, because we're getting close to time. We got to do this very quickly now, because we're really tight. Ron Luciano, the former umpire author, wasn't he one guy who ran into problems in Boston?
Was it in Boston that he did? Did
Anyway,
he have,
he appeared, let's see, he wrote The Umpire Strikes Back, Strike Two, and The Fall of the Roman Umpire. I don't have any dates at all so you could pin his age.
Well, the fall of the Roman umpires, that's going back at least 2,000 years.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can use that as the basis for your guess if you want to. Start with you, David, and we really got to go through quickly because we don't have very much time.
He just died recently. He committed suicide. It's kind of sad.
Ron Luciano?
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I thought I heard that somewhere.
Okay, let me give you another name quick. No, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. Don Baylor, will you go with him? He's the manager of the Colorado Rockies, American League MVP in 1970 with the California Angels.
He played for the Red Sox, too.
Yes, he did.
He holds the record for most times hit by a pitch.
That's right, because he used to just pretty much stand on the plate.
It sounds like that the early first bartender in Cheers, remember? They'd called him Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nicholas.
And that was his specialty, how he could stand and get hit by the ball each time. So
Always
he could
in the head, too, I think.
Yeah. And anyway, he was hit by a pitch 255 times. He has the single season total record, also hit 35 times. Not a silly record. Okay, Don Baylor. David, what do you think?
I'll say that he's 1970.
Yes, he was with the MVP in 1970.
52.
52. Okay, June?
I'll put him at 49.
And what do you think, Beth?
I'll put him 50. I don't even know who it is.
John?
53.
Tony?
49. No.
No, Tony.
No, 47.
47. Okay, Mike?
46.
46. And Jack?
Plain old 50.
Oh, plain old 50. Okay, he's actually 45, so we have a two-way tie with two of our people here. Because Mike wins that one. He said 46. Nobody said 44. So Mike has 3, and Tony has 3.
Wow.
And some of you have 2, and mostly 1, and so...
And one with none.
Yeah.
You have a tie? You're not going to do one more to make that...
Well, no, because we're very late. As a matter of fact, I'm already past the time I should be going.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm going to hold on so I get my...
Yes.
Yeah, you hang on. I'll be right with you,
Okay, you hold on, June. That's right. And thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And Tony, of course, always a pleasure.
Thanks a lot, Norm.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Night, fellas. It's really always great to hear you.
Okay, thank you, but don't hang up now.
No.
Jack?
Yes?
We'll talk to you soon, and we'll talk to you, John. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, David. And thank you, America. Okay.
It's good.
I don't think that disappointed at all. I wish radio somewhere, someplace, would embrace this style of show. Maybe we broke the mold back then. I believe I still have the pieces around here. Someone get me some super glue. Until next time, closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. For not hanging on and never receiving a prize. Peeper key rings. Clearing our throats. Athens, everywhere, USA. Middle age? The kids in the teen canteen. Bromo Seltzer? Somebody else's life passing before my eyes. Brooks Brothers? Rehearsal after the program. WLYN. Classic jokes. My melancholy baby. The 2,000-year-old man. Ernie Santasuaso. Freddie Taylor. The Jazz Workshop. Paul's Mall. Scullers. Don Adams. William Powell. Renting ourselves out for parties. Going through the math. The Jew's Harp. Having some fine tomatoes. The O'Donnell School of Air Conditioning. The Yoga Youngster. The Tai Chi Tyke. The Jiu-Jitsu Juvenile. The Taekwondo Toddler. Mike Epstein. Jack Harte. And the old sweat band himself, Norm Nathan. I'm the inflated and elated Tony Nesbitt.